The Arewa Youth Consultative Forum (AYCF) on Tuesday blamed governors of southern parts of the country, particularly Abia and Rivers, for their nonchalance over the killings of northerners and destruction of their businesses and assets. In a statement on Tuesday, which was signed by the national president of the group, Alhaji Yerima Shetima, he said southern Nigeria governors always presumed that northerners' lives don't matter and had to die or be killed for a little provocation. The group said that the latest round of wanton attack on northerners and destruction of their businesses included multi-million naira worth of trucks loaded with goods and the raising of markets where northerners are majority betrays either a deliberate provocation or possibly a planned ethnic cleansing agenda. We at the AYCF wish to reiterate that the Nigerian Constitution guarantees the free movement and interactions amongst the citizenry without let or hindrance. Consequently, we demand that the governors of the state where innocent northern traders and businessmen were attacked for no reason should do the needful. Nigeria has passed the stage where organized attack on any ethnic group will definitely be resisted by men and women of conscience. The forum also urged the civil society to rise to the occasion by drawing the attention of all relevant authorities and stakeholders to this brazen attack on innocent northerners in Abia and Port Harcourt. On our part, if nothing is done to address these wanton killings and destruction of northerners, businesses and assets in Abia and Port Harcourt, we shall resort to all legal and constitutional processes to ensure that the law takes its full course. We wish to seize this opportunity to remind these governors that northerners' lives matter and their systematic intimidation and attacks are uncivilized, provocative and totally unacceptable. Of course, every matter, every life matters. I'm sure a lot of people will be surprised with the statement made by Yerima Shetima. Of course, nobody supports all of these things that are happening. The question is that when the head is rotting, what will the body do? That is the cause of all of these things that is just going on every now and then, everywhere. It's going on, going on. Nobody is there to say, oh, let us put a stop to this. It's unfortunate. Well, let's hear what Nigerians are saying concerning the statement made by Yerima Shetima. It's unfortunate, though. Honestly, unfortunate. Someone is even accusing and abusing him here that he has never even warned the northerners about what is happening over at the other side. Of course, that does not mean that the people from this other side are the ones they are killing people. It is not an organized or whatever. You know, the most important thing, if investigation can be done, and we'll be able to know what actually happened, because we hear a lot of things. The problem is that if the head is rotting, what can the body do? Because all of these things that have been happening in this country since the inception of this government, it's just worrisome and nobody says anything. It happened in Benue. It's been happening all over the country. Who is going to put a stop to it? Those who are supposed to unite the people, they are busy doing other things. They are busy looking at the other side. I'm surprised that this man is talking about an organized attack or whatever. Well, let Nigeria tear apart. No unity, no love, and no common understanding. Why are we deceiving ourselves? Northerners ever have evil, demonic agendas all the time. Shetima talking this kind of a thing. Is it not better we divide this country? Let all regions go their separate ways. Enough of this whole thing. You know, one thing about this whole thing, from what we have seen, Nigerian masses, they have no problem with anybody. The so-called people who are at the end of affairs, they are the ones creating all this problem. They are the ones creating this problem, especially, at least I can say for a fact, to a very, very large extent with Southerners. They can easily you know, look over some things, try to come together. But the so-called leaders across board, they are the one dividing the people. A typical example was what happened, this a protest that took place, this NSAS protest that took place. Nobody talks about, oh, you came from this place, you came from that place, because people are beginning to understand that these politicians are playing with the lives of many. Of course, with all the things that are happening, these northerners, they are not in support of separation at all. They are the only ones who are always like, oh, we have to stay together. But whether the whole thing is working, whether the people will be able to understand that the so-called politicians are the ones dividing the country. But unfortunately, the northerners too, their masses are really, they have a very, very, very strange mindset. Well, Shetima, why is it that you are always drumming for war whenever there is any conflict, you are always trying to antagonize it to make it look as if there is war already. So it is the southern governors who are responsible for Boko also kidnapping bandits and killer Fulani herdsmen. I don't blame them. It is the southern governors who choose to remain silent because some of them are inspiring to become president. So they don't want to rock the boat. Well, northern lives uh, do not matter at all. Why did you people allow Boko to continue to destroy and take people's life? Are people in Kaduna or southern Kaduna not northerners? The Sultan Erufai and co, are they not in the north where people of the southern Kaduna are being killed in thousands? Christians in the north are not seen as part of the north, and I pity them. They will still vote for Fulani Muslim during the election. Of course, what people are saying now is not even in the recent, because it's like, people are justifying what really happened and what he's trying to say. If everybody's hands is clean, let them do their investigation. Let them do their investigation, because a lot of narratives are out there in the public. Let them do a very thorough investigation, because with the way people are talking, it will seem as if, yes, oh, they organize it. But what we are saying is that, and I'm sure of what people are trying to say, because this guy is not talking of what really happened, but what has been happening on a daily basis at their end. They don't speak. They always keep quiet. But now they are coming out to make it seem as if, oh, they really love themselves. Every life matters. Where this Yerima Shetima is always asked to provoke the South upon his noise, the North remains the problem of Nigeria and the capital of poverty. Shetima, please speak louder to the Southern governors, your errand boys to the Northern oligarchy. Deal with them, because they don't even know that they are conquered people. They are your slaves. Better tongue lash them. Your people are so intolerant and aggressive, but lazy when conflict breaks out. They always initiate violence because they always think the military will be behind them and support them in any conflict. But eventually, before the military weighs in, other people would have fought back the aggression. They can only start a fight because of their aggressive tendencies and intolerance, but they can't finish the fight because they are lazy and indolence. Okay, this is what someone is saying here. Well, southern lives matter. Northerners are killing southerners in the north. You guys are hypocrites. The north have caused more destruction to the south. Any other region, you only speak. When it happens to other regions, you only speak. But when it comes to your own region, you keep mum.